right, I can't resist. How you feeling? I didn't hear you. Way to go. I don't get that kind of reaction at my morning staff meetings. I don't get that kind of reaction from my daughters. As a matter of fact, Diane will probably take a swing at me after this. Anyways, this is one of the great times of the year. I'm glad to be here because it's a perfect time if you think about it for one of my favorite three things, I guess, at this time of the year. There's Passover, there's Easter, and there's opening day. I do have to correct the two speakers before me. For the record, I am a New York fan. I perfectly split my loyalties between the Yankees and the Mets. I went to the Mets opening day last Monday. They won. And I plan to go to the Yankees opening day next Wednesday. And they will win. And the other great event that occurs in the spring is City Year's Ripples of Hope dinner. And I just can't, yes, you betcha. And you just can't say enough great things about City Year. The talent and the spirit, the camaraderie, and those eye-catching red jackets. And under the leadership of Itai Denor, City Year really has been a key part of our education revolution. You betcha me deserve a round of applause. Because of your help, test scores are up, graduation rates are higher than ever, and our students are growing into more engaged citizens. So it is all coming together. City Year's amazing commitment to giving back is exactly what we're trying to promote through our sweeping campaign, NYC Service. And for the first time ever, we're strategically directing volunteers to the areas of our city where they are needed the most, such as pro bono lawyers helping families at risk of foreclosure, or volunteers making sure that seniors get their flu shots. And at the heart of all of these efforts is the New York City Civics Corps, a group of volunteers that shares the same values as City Year. This volunteer corps has been dispatched, as many of you know, for 1 year of full-time service at nonprofit and public agencies across the city. But we're not stopping there. No ways. Through our Cities of Service initiative, we've been working with other mayors to spread the powerful spirit of volunteerism from coast to coast. And in these tough economic times, all cities can and should be using volunteers to overcome some of their biggest challenges. And in June of this year, we are hosting the National Conference on Volunteering and Service, and City Year will no doubt have a very big role to play in this. And I just wanted to describe one thing. The Rockefeller Foundation deserves a great deal of credit. Judy Roden. They sponsored a contest. 50 cities applied for a grant of $100,000 each, and 10 were awarded their grants. And those monies go for those cities to hire their own chief service operator, which can pull together all of the things in their cities. So what we've done here, we're spreading around the country, and we've got to do more and more of it. In fact, yes, you can help. And if you think that we don't love City Year, we were so inspired by your organization that we stole away Diane for a very special position in our administration. Diane Billings-Burford, you should know, is New York City's first Chief Service Officer. As a matter of fact, as far as we know, she's the first Chief Service Officer of any city in the country, and she is in charge of implementing all the parts of NYC Service and making sure that it is a success. And if we can inspire the same spirit of service that City Year has shown, I have no doubts that it will be. All of this started in our administration when the president said he wanted to make America a nation of service. And then our first deputy mayor, Patty Harris, said, well, let's do something. I turned and I said, what? She said, of course we've got to do something. The president asked us to do it. And it's all come out of that, and Diane really has done a fantastic job for us since she joined. And let me do one other thing before I leave. Alcoa's Klaus Kleinfeld is a friend of mine. I hate to admit this, for many, many years. So many years we call each other friends of long duration rather than old friends. But I just think it's wonderful that you are awarding him, or honoring him tonight. Alcoa is a wonderful company, and he's done a great job. And I just want to thank all of you for supporting City Year. This is such a wonderful and inspiring organization, and that especially includes the members of City Year's board and its staff. And maybe you want to give them a nice round of applause. Looks like I'm leading the way. I believe more than ever that the movement to change the world really does start right here in New York City. God bless and have a great evening.